Hello, hi ladies, it's Andrea here. I'm a nutritional therapist and I love to help and support women to get healthy hormones so they can look good and feel good inside and out. And I help support women especially in perimenopause and menopause. So I don't know if anybody's around who wants to join me today and have a chat with me on my live video. If you like my videos, please comment below, please click the like button. So you can be notified when I go live, and also Facebook will show you my videos more so that you can watch them, because I'm a bit concerned that a lot of ladies, they're not finding my videos and you're not able to watch them. And if you know of other women that are suffering with perimenopause and menopause, please also share my videos with them, so I can help as many women as I can through this. This can be trying time, perimenopause. It is the hardest time. When you get to menopause, it does get a little bit easier, I promise. But when the hormones are fluctuating in perimenopause, they're up and down like a roller coaster ride, and you don't know where you are with your periods because they can be very scatty during this time. And it can bring up a lot of deep-seated issues. It can produce lots of symptoms in perimenopause because your body's going under a little bit of stress. And this is what I'm talking about in my video today. I'm talking about cortisol. And cortisol is our stress hormone, if you didn't know that. And I do talk a lot about stress in my videos and how to try and control that. I myself have had lots of stress in my life, so I just know what it's like. I know all the symptoms that you're suffering with. You can be suffering with fatigue, food cravings, weight gain, sleeping problems. You may have some anxiety and depression, hot flashes, and some panic attacks. Can really be caused by cortisol levels that are too high, and stress levels. When stress levels are high, it can have a big snowball effect on other hormones as well involved, and it can just have a big snowball effect over a number of years. Can affect your health and lots of things, processes in your body, especially your gut health. That's how it affected me, affected my adrenal glands, my gut health, my thyroid, that I'm still healing right now, because of the years and years of high levels of stress that I had in my life. And what I was doing, what I thought I was doing was helping me, because if I wasn't doing those things, then I probably would be in a worse for wear now with my health. It probably would have snowballed even more, because I'm a nutritional therapist and I knew how to feed my body, how to give it what it needed to help cope with all this stress in my life. Then it probably would have been a lot worse than it is. But I think my case is quite extreme. The amounts of stress that I had regarding my divorce, the business that I had, I lost everything overnight. I lost my house, my business, my husband, and I had a massive car accident. I nearly lost my life. So a massive stress on my body, and I was trying to heal my body for a long period, quite a few years, and I kept digging and researching and studying what the stress was doing to my body, and how I could heal myself, and why my adrenal glands were not working, why my thyroid, my gut health was, especially the gut health. And that was the missing piece actually of the puzzle, solving my gut problems, which I'm working on still to this day, because it can take a few years to recover from something so traumatic like that, especially when it snowballed away out of control for me, and my health debilitated quite a lot. So it's taken me a long time to get back to good health again because of that, and I already feel massively better than I was. But I think I still got a way to go to get my body strong again, because I got so weak. I noticed that my strength in my body wasn't there, even though I was lifting weights. I had to stop all that. I mean, I do like lifting weights. I do like working out and doing these skipping and things like that, but I have to stop that right now because I have to focus on healing. So sometimes you have to be patient with yourself. And because in perimenopause, your body's going under a little bit of stress anyway, because your hormones are declining, your body's feeling a little bit under stress. And you are more prone to being more sensitive to stress now. So you might notice that you're more sensitive to things that upset you or let you more easily than it did before. Maybe you're crying at things that you didn't cry at before. And this is all because of the hormone fluctuations and the reduction of the hormones. It can make you a lot more sensitive to sugar, to stress, and because your body's changing inside so much as your hormones are declining. So you have to give your building blocks that your body needs to help cope with all this stress. And it's all about reducing inflammation as well, because if you have inflammation in your body, that can raise your cortisol levels up. So the first one is to reduce inflammation in your body, and that can be caused by things that you're eating in your diet causing inflammation. You may have some infections that you don't know about in your digestive tract that are causing inflammation as well. You may have some heavy metals in your body that you're not aware of. That can be causing inflammation, or you might not have a healthy gut. Your gut lining might be weak, and it's just letting food particles into your bloodstream. That can cause leaky gut, but it's the technical word's called gut permeability. It's when your gut lining starts to break down and it's not as strong anymore, that gut barrier, and that can cause inflammation in your body as well. Being not knowing that you've got sensitivities around food can cause cortisol and inflammation to be heightened as well. So if you can be aware of your stress, what stresses in your life, it can be diet stress, lifestyle stress, mindset stress, and exercise stress. All these things, even toxins in your life, are stressors. There's lots of different stressors. So if you can identify what your stressor is and locate that, that will help to massively reduce your cortisol levels. And there's all the self-help, healing things like deep breathing, meditation, things like that. And I go through a lot of that, how you can do it effectively, and lots of other helpful tips to reduce cortisol in my hormone reset. This is why I put all the information that I've gathered over the last 10 years that I've suffered with in my health, with being on the birth control pill, with having high cortisol levels, with having gut issues, adrenal gland problems, thyroid problems, and I was a sugar junkie in my 20s. I was depressed in my 20s. So I've gathered all this information that I've worked on to help me, and studied so much about women's health and women's hormones and how they work in a woman's body, and they're a lot different to men's hormones, and that's why we can't lose weight like men can, because we have to work with our hormones. It's not as easy for us to go on these diets. They don't work for us. So this is all in my hormone reset. I put a ton of information in this, and it's growing all the time. I keep adding little bits to it, and it's getting better and better. The more that I'm learning, the more I'm helping women with their hormone health as well. And I'm so proud of all the information I put in this hormone reset to help you. It's giving you all the tools that you can have to help you to overcome all these obstacles that have been holding me back. They're all in my hormone reset. July's already started. I'm running it every month now. So if you want to come on board, and thanks for the heart, Neve. If you want to jump on board for the next one, I'll put details of where you can fill out the application to join the next one in August. I'm running my next hormone reset in August, because I think it's important to be there for you to help and support you along this journey through my hormone reset, to know how it works and how it can help you to the best, because every woman's different and suffering with different symptoms and issues. So you jump on a call with me before you start the course, before you jump into it, and then I can give you tips that you can do in the course to help you move forward through it. And then after that 4 weeks is finished, because it goes on for 4 weeks, you can then take all that information, because you have it all the information for life. You can just go with that and create your own lifestyle around that, because you will create your own way of eating, to help your specific needs. And then you can ask me questions during the 4 weeks by email or in the group, because there's a private Facebook group that you will join to do the course. And then I will go live every week to answer your questions that you're having about the course, and anything that comes up for you while you're watching my videos and looking at the handouts. You get a full workbook of all the information from all the videos that are in there. So if you don't like to watch a lot of the videos, you can read it because it's all in this workbook. You get all the meal plans, talk about gut health, liver health, and your kidneys. And then the 4 hormones that cause all the problems, like your thyroid, estrogen, cortisol, your sugar levels, how insulin resistance can really damage your health and the health of your hormones. So I cover all of that, tons of information, lots of bonuses. I keep adding to it. There's a healthy hormone cupboard handout, so you can know how to stock your cupboards with all the healthy foods that can help you get healthy hormones as well. So it's incorporating all that, eating more nutritious, vitamin-rich, mineral-rich foods can help reduce your cortisol, and including protein in every single meal. And because women have to really make sure they include lots of protein in menopause, in perimenopause, because you need that building block, you need those amino acids to help with the stress that your body's under. And because your body's changing so much, you need extra protein every day in every meal. So that's important as well. So I do recommend that you eat some green drinks every day to incorporate that protein in some green drinks every day. Helps to really up your protein levels. And supporting your liver, because your liver is important. If it's not detoxing all the excess hormones out of your body, they're getting recycled back in your body and creating more hormone havoc. They're creating that fog in your body where your body just can't see where it's going, can't find the way, you almost can't find the way around your body to find those receptors to latch onto, because there's too much disruption in there, there's too many mimickers, you know, because you can get mimickers of estrogen in your body. They can latch onto these receptor sites, and they can be like an imposter, so your natural hormones can't work properly. So if you have any questions at all about cortisol, if you've been through any extreme stressful events in your life, because you can't get away from stress sometimes, you have life issues, you lose a loved one, or you might go through a massive divorce, an upheaval in your life, you may have lost your job. These are added stresses in our life that we can't get away from, but it's knowing how to protect your body from that, how to add in extra nutrition to help your body cope with that, some mindset hacks, how to really nourish yourself and give yourself some self-care and love during this time really helps. And I wish I knew all this as I was going through all my issues, but I've had to go through all this to help, so I can help you out, can help you further with your issues. So thanks for watching my video today. I'll put the link below where you can fill out my application for the next course that's happening. You can find out all the information about it there. So have a great rest of your day and take care, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now.